Alright, hello everybody, sorry for the weird introduction to the video, I'll get off the screen in a second. I just want to quickly explain why it might say somewhere on screen that there's like a paid promotion in this video. I don't know whether I technically have to do that because I was not paid to make the video for my channel, but I was paid to make the video. The backstory is that I've done some playtests for the Arranger team like a couple of times already, so I've played through most of the game. I think I just haven't seen the end of the game. But like recently they were planning to launch their demo on Steam, which they have now done, and they needed a video to go in the the weird live stream section on Steam, which I find really weird. It's never like actually live. It's always just looping videos. I don't know why it exists, but it does. And developers are encouraged to put videos there, and so they reached out to me because I'd done those playtests to see if I'd be happy to do a playthrough of their demo for that section on their page. And they offered to pay for it, and because I've been busy lately and I need to value my time more, I accepted the pay. I don't know if it changes how I talk about the game at all, like maybe subtly, and I think it's helpful to tell you that I was paid to make the video, so you can keep that in mind. But I don't really see it as being any different than any other demo playtest I've done. I was not asked to say anything in particular. They did not ask me to put this on my YouTube channel even. I asked them if I could do it, because like any other game that I play, I want to tell people about it and share the experience of me playing it. And I'll probably do a full playthrough of Arranger at some point in the future as well, when it's out. I think it's coming out next month sometime. I'm sure it says on the Steam page. But yeah, just thought I'd explain it, and I'll get out of the way now and just enjoy the rest of the video. All right, thanks folks, bye-bye. Alrighty folks, today we are going to be checking out the demo for Arranger, a role puzzling adventure. Role puzzling, we're just making up new terms these days. Yeah, sure, role puzzling, we'll go with that. I have actually played a bunch of this already. I mean, a lot of it, because I've been fortunate enough to be one of the playtesters on this game. But this is the demo. I've not played the demo before, and I'm sure there are going to be slight differences between the version I have played before and the demo. Okay. I'd like to introduce some of the controls here, and it says Arranger. Can I then keep moving that? I can. Okay. Let's find out. Alright, so who are we and what are we carrying there? So yes, as you can see, the way this game works is we basically slide around. So we're walking around on this grid, but the grid slides with us. If I move upwards or downwards in this row, the tiles slide with us, or leftwards and rightwards, and the tiles slide with us. And if we go to the edge, we wrap around to the other side. And so your instinct might be to just kind of walk along the path as you would in any other kind of grid-based game. Oh, there's like a little sapling there or something that's also sliding around. Okay, curious. Sliding over here. All right, so what about these tree stumps? How do we get past them? Well, this is where the wraparound comes in handy. Wrap around to the other side. You can see there's little bits of art coming up in the side as well. So the artist on this is the artist from Braid, which is really cool. And it's got this cool thing going on where, like, there's obviously the grid that I'm walking around on, but then the environment around me is just like kind of collage bits that are kind of cut out and just stuck down, and like little bits of art that pop up at the sides. So you can see, I guess it's muddy around here, which we can tell from the art at the sides. Okay, so we're going to get past these as well. Just learning a bit of the movement, because it's interesting because of this like way everything moves in this game. You do have to kind of get used to this. But eventually, like one of the things that I found from playing it before is that like the default thing you do is like walk around like this and keep walking along, but actually eventually you get used to like just skipping across paths like this by using the wraparound effect, which is really fun. You start moving around very quickly. Alright, some story. Okay, looks like maybe we have a child and we're placing them down this door. Seems we don't really want to be leaving this baby behind, but we are. Ooh, the eye above the door's lit up. Okay. Ooh. What was that? Alright, I wonder if we are now that baby in the future. That could make some sense. Okay, we get out of bed. I love how just everything in the room's sliding around. Yeah, you know, I love how with the art at the side you can get some kind of impression of what this room looks like. It looks like a mess. We have some kind of elephant toy on the floor. Let's head out of our room. So we are Jemma, and we say, "Morning, Susie Q. I've asked you not to call me that, Jemma. Susie or Miss Susie will do just fine. Oh, come on, this might be the last day I ever get to use it. Wouldn't that be sad if you never got to hear it again?" Devastating. Now, today's a big day. Are you feeling ready? You'll need to be prepared for anything out there. No one will blame you if today weren't the day after all. It's the day, Miss Susie. I'm ready. It pains me to say it, but you actually do look ready this time. I am. Will you come with me to open the gate? I wouldn't miss it. Now, where did I put that gate key? Okay, more mess. My word, what is this mess? Oh, hey, my things. There they are. Sigh, I don't know how you cultivate such chaos, girl. Regardless, you can't keep them here. You have to let go to move forward, and those curious will only hold you back. But aren't you even a little curious about them? Shoo, girl, go find someone who'll take them off your hands. I'll box up this mess in the meantime. Okay, I guess I can ask around. Once you've lightened your load, only then will you truly be ready. Empty pockets, clear mind. Okay. Oh, find someone that'll take your things. Let's check that queue for quest log. Okay, just says find someone who'll take your things. Cool. I guess we've got to venture out. It's pretty cool how the mechanics of like moving around and sliding all these objects around ends up fitting with the character that I'm playing as, and she's like kind of messy and causes chaos and all that kind of stuff. Hey friend. Hi, Fione. Fione? oh, hey Jemma. Did I hear that you're really headed out of town today? Yeah, it's happening. But the hold only protects us if we stay in town, you know that, right? That's what they tell us. Why would you want to leave anyway? We have everything we need right here. But I don't even know what I need. Maybe some new boots for starters. You gave me these boots. I threw them away in the river and you dug them up. Like I said, you're such a weirdo, Jemma, but I hope the hold watches over you all the same. Thanks, I think. Take care of Susie for me. As if she'd let me. So I think this is a new character. I don't think this character was here last time I was playing this. So yeah, I've played this through twice before, and like most of the game. I've never actually finished the game because when I've playtested it, the ending of the game wasn't there. It's in this room. Yeah, I don't think that character was in the previous version. So that's fun. There are differences. We've got some toast. Just the kitchen, the fridge, just going everywhere. Alright, let's head outside. Okay, a little signpost that we can read. Abandoned shack is this way, but it's across the bridge here, or like a rolled up bridge that clearly needs to be folded down. Susie's flop house. Okay, that's where we just were. Oh, it's Roby. Jemma. Roby, hi. Is it true? Are you really leaving? Wow, word really travels fast. No, I was just walking by when you were talking to Susie. Oh, yeah. Anyways, I'm so happy for you. What do you think is out there? I don't know. I think that's why it's so exciting. Maybe bigger cats? I'd be disappointed if there weren't. Maybe you'll find more people like you. I mean, there's no one quite like you, but you know. Shh, I'll be fine, Roby. Okay, so are you headed to the gate? Well, Susie won't let me keep my things at the flop house, so I need to find someone who'll take them. I think Mage Micah and Mr. Mayor are both at their houses. You could ask them. That's a great idea. Well, I'll let you get to that. Come say goodbye before you leave. Of course, thanks, Roby. Can we continue speaking to you? Yep, I'll bet Mage Micah or Mr. Mayor would take your things. Bet they would. Okay, yeah, this is fun. Wonder what would happen if I wrapped the other way around there and avoided pushing you over. That's how I'm going to pronounce that. Caretaker Foffy, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there. Well, I did, but enough with your butts, you rotten turnip. Can't you go anywhere without ruining someone else's day? Oh, I didn't mean it. Things just get a little messy when I'm around sometimes. Sometimes some of us have jobs to do, you slugabed. Now leave me be. Okay, and it's this like tower here, isn't there? If I remember correctly, I don't think there's anything at the tower right now. Oh, maybe there is. Beyond our town, beyond our wall, the hold stands firm, protector all. Right, that thing in the distance there is the hold. The static menace kept at bay. We thank you, hold, and every day. Interesting. So that thing out there is what we attribute as the thing that's protecting us from something. Jemma does not seem so concerned. There's a cat. There's also a sign. What's the sign say? Mr. Mayor's Mansion. Cool. Hey, cat. Okay, you just jump away from me. Got a funny story to tell about the cat later from one of my first playtests, but we'll get there later. Major Micah's realm. Do not enter. Who are you? Quail? Quaily? Whatever. Hey, Missy, what's the haps? Hi, Quail. It's my last day in town. Then I'm headed out the gates, off to adventure. Adventure, eh? Sounds exhausting. None for me, thanks. No, sir. I've plenty to do around here. A penny saved is a penny earned, don't you know? What's a penny? Not a clue, little lady, but they save them all the same. Well, I've got some things to take care of, but I'm sure I'll tree you in a bit. Hee hee. No, ma'am. Not a fan of humour. Don't care for it. Alright, well, I'll just see you later then. That you will. So, as you'll notice, there are some things in the world that move when I slide around, but then some things that don't. Like the stumps in the previous area also wouldn't move, and they also got this kind of like weird static effect on them. So that's how you can tell what can't move. Is this interactive or just something to look at? I think it's just something to look at. It's not you, but they are wearing a hat similar to yours, as in the hat the character over here is wearing. Wonder how much you can like learn about this town just by looking at some of the imagery. Like look over on the left there. There's a giant flower pot house. Is that one of the actual places here? Maybe. I guess all the houses are a little bit weird. Maybe it was one of the ones I already came out of and they just didn't notice. Like this one seems to be wielding swords. And there's a bee over there. Lovely. Major Micah says, yes? Hi Micah, you're looking especially all-powerful today. Spare me the flattery, girl. I know what you're here for. You do? It's my pancake recipe, isn't it? I can see it on your teeth. Actually, I'm just looking for someone to give my things to. Oh? Look, I'm all-powerful, not all-seeing. What manner of dross are you hawking? I was thinking you might like my spyglass, only slightly used. What model? It's, well, it's got the long part and the glass part. Clearly not an enthusiast. I'll tell you what, I seem to have a bit of a fiend problem in my basement. Fiend? Yes, fiend, of the static variety. Gnawing at my ankles, befouling my casks, you know the type. Purge them from my home, and perhaps your detritus may take their place. You want me to fight them? Now that's between you and them, isn't it? But I left a bunch of swords down there. You're a clever girl, I'm sure you'll figure something out. I love because I know what's coming. I love the attempt to sort of explain the mechanics through narrative. Couldn't you just magic them away? I could. Can we make a mess of your house as well? Yeah, we can make a mess of Herbie's house. And one of the funny things is, look at the floor. So there's two tiles of floor that are different here. It's because I've brought them in from outside. Like, these are connected. I brought your TV outside. That's the kind of chaos I can cause. Alright, let's go down this way, I guess. Cool. Okay, so there are indeed just swords lying around. So what we have to do is figure out how to use them. So we can slide them around with our sliding ability and hit them into the monster. It's tutorialized well. But in this case, oh, the sword's on the wrong side. So what do? Well, we wrap. Simple enough. Okay, now it's how do we get this around to there? So I guess we wrap it there. Now the problem is I can't like follow at this point because I'm wrapping to where the sword is and the sword's wrapping to where the wall is, but the wall has static on it. So instead I'm going to go down and wrap here and then go up. So we'll head over this way. You start to get used to patterns of like, so like a simple pattern is if there's a corner like this, it's typically impossible to take something around it, although if there's like loops it might be possible. And so you start to kind of see more of that later. Okay, so now we've got to get you. But like sliding up and down on here is a challenge, except it's not because I can slide here, right? So I can shift that downward, but then I can shift it down again to hit you. So in this case, I wasn't even pushing the sword towards the monster. I was having to like drag it into them. Just such a weird form of combat, I guess. Okay, now we've got a foot. Some kind of stone foot. So the foot is like an obstacle that's just sort of in the way, I think. So, you know, even though I've played this before, like it's interesting going through it again and relearning these mechanics. Okay, so bring the sword over there. Cool. Let's head around here. And still I'm not doing the clever thing of like wrapping around to get around quickly. Like I definitely go through like the beginning of the game, I'll be really slow and like take the long route, and then gradually over time playing it, get better at using the shortcuts. Okay, so we've got 2 feet here. Why are there feet here? Who knows? I mean, there's lots of other stuff in this basement, as we can see, like little owl statuettes, a clock, a lamp. Yeah, this basement's cluttered. Okay, so if we lift that up, we can then slide down here to get to the top. How are we going to get something into... do we also want to get rid of that foot? So maybe actually we want to bring this down and then slide that foot out of the way. Then we have more... We can even put the foot over there, then it's very much out of the way. Then we can slide up here, and we have a bit more freedom with interacting with this fellow. Although I'm stuck at that point. I think I want the sword to be above me, so why don't we do that? Do this, although now the foot's in the way, so get the foot down. Go here, get the sword above me, that's good. Put the sword over there, now we go up. Ta-da! These are like, it gets tricky pretty quickly. Like, it's the kind of game that, you know, it's kind of a kind of narrative, relatively linear game. I think there are bits where you can branch, and there's bits where you can go back and find secrets and stuff. And, you know, like, it's also the kind of game that has lots of different mechanics thrown in. So, like, right now we've got the swords, and then at some point we've got, like, sheep shearing or whatever, and then fishing and all sorts of things. But it doesn't, like, hold back from, like, actually giving kind of tricky puzzles. Bravo girl, you might be a mess, but you know your way around the basement. So I can bring my things over, then you'll never have to see me again. Wait a tick, I thought this was a temporary arrangement. I mean, maybe I'll come back and visit eventually. Well, given that you'll be devoured whole within moments out in the wilderness, I think not. Find some other simp to store your sweepings, I'll have none of it. Perhaps that fool of a mayor has room in his estate. Micah, please. No, now be gone, Chaos Imp, I have arts to darken. Find someone who'll take your things. Okay. Okay, so now we've got to... Sorry, I've brought all your chairs through. Let's go back. Where are you? Okay, you've been left behind. Alrighty. So, yeah, what did that do to our quest log? Yeah, ask Mr. Mayor instead. I wonder what would have happened if we'd gone straight to Mr. Mayor. It's interesting that I can wrap around to here. Mysterious. Maybe there's going to be something else there later. Okay, where are you at, Mr. Mayor? Was it over here? Yes, it was this one, Mr. Mayor's mansion. Okay, I'm still not doing the fast way of getting around. There we go, I'm better. Okay, let's speak to you though, on the way. Afternoon, Miss Jemma. Hi Wally, how's the patchwork going? Oh, fine, fine, she just needs a touch-up once in a while. But she keeps the bad things out and the good ones in. Aren't you? Well, I'm actually headed out the gate today. Sure you are, young miss. Quit joshing your Wally. But I am. No joshing. You really think there are bad things in the wilderness? Well now. On the one hand, you could say that I wouldn't be patching up this gorgeous wall if I didn't. On t'other, you could say that we've always patched the wall. It's just what we do. I'm not sure I understand. I think you do, young miss. I think that's why you're leaving. But sometimes these things take time to bubble up to the conscious mind and such. Okay, now I definitely don't understand, but that's okay. Thanks all the same, Wally. Good luck out there, Miss Jemma. May you find what you need and nothing less. So, as we can see, these townsfolk don't really question the way things are very much. Can we tip this paint over? We can. Are you bothered by that? You're almost done. Almost always, I mean. Maybe you're less close to being done now that your paint's on the floor. What's this sign over here? Exit chamber. Okay. I guess they would call it that. There's the exit of this town. The only exit, seemingly. Oof. What the heck, Rictus? Eat critical path, freak. You're such a bully. I know I am. But nothing, get lost. You know, I might just do that forever in the wilderness. Pfft, yeah, right. You're too much of a crunchy chicken. I'm going to take the high road and ignore that. So can I literally just not go past you? Find another way. Okay. So we've got to learn about wrapping around. Right, Mr. Mayor, where are you? Afternoon, Mr. Mayor. Mr. Mayor? Okay, so now we've got buttons we can press, and it'll open up that, but only temporarily. Is there something outside we could bring in? Cool. So yeah, you've got to have observed by this point that you can bring stuff in and out of the house. Okay, it's just a decorative room. Have a little look out the window over there. Like, it's so weird that like the perspective is just like, it's just whatever. It's just that's the window and it's on the floor. Okay, so get these two items on these two things without disturbing the other one. That can often be the tricky thing here, because now I'm in a bit of a sticky situation, because if I move down, the chair's going to move off the button, but if I move left or right, the table's going to move off its button. So I need to set things up slightly differently. In fact, I think I just need to pull things apart a bit. I guess I can do this. Go, so you're in the right place. You're in the right place. Move the table left, then go down, then cross. Cool. Okay, just another room of clutter, I think. Hello. Jemma, thank the hold you found me. This damned house is too big. I went looking for a spatula and must have locked the door behind me. Oh no, are you okay? I'm gravy, but thank you. In any case, name your reward, and if it's within my power, I shall grant it. Well, in that case, I was hoping that I could drop some things off here. I'm headed out the gate today, and Susie won't let me leave anything at the flop house. Well, certainly not. Bribery of a public official, unseemly business. Tempted as I may be. But it's not a bribe, I just need to get rid of some stuff. Jemma, it's critical that we uphold appearances. Me, an untarnished paragon of political savvy, and you, a, walking disaster? Yes, that. Quite the keen memory on you. Can you think of anything else I could give anyone else I could give my things to? Mage Micah wouldn't take them either. Who was that old coot that lived in the hovel to the southwest? Nimbus? Mr. Mayor, he left town years ago. Ooh, so somebody that left town. Ah, well, in that case, he definitely won't mind if you leave your things in his house. That's actually not a bad idea. An elected think tank in action, what a glorious thing. Take care of yourself, Mr. Mayor. And you, constituents. Okay, check out Nimbus's house, who apparently left town years ago. Was it years ago? Well, some amount of time ago. Okay, so we put a TV on that button. Why do these people have buttons in their house to open the passages? Okay, now we can open this and go this way. Cool. Were there any other doors like that I could open? There's one up there, but going the wrong way. There's this cat. Where was it? Southwest? Wait, so this is our house. Okay, so this is the flower pot one. Cool. That's the one that we saw in the picture below. Okay. I think a path opens up, doesn't it? Any luck with finding someone who'll take your things, Jemma? I was actually going to try Nimbus's house. Smart, he's been gone for ages. What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Wait, there's nothing sharp in there, right? Nope, but how do I get to that old shack of his? I see. Easy breezy, there's a path just over here. Well, how did I miss this? Sometimes I need some time alone. This place can be a little stifling, you know. Buddy, you're talking to the gal who's on the way out of here. True, well, good luck at Nimbus's place. I'm gonna hang back. It's a little creepy for my taste. Thanks, Roby, you're the best. Alright. Into Nimbus's place. So we could leave here. I think. Oh, I see. This will go back to our house, right? Yep. Well, Susie's house. But we're gonna go this way and wrap around. Okay. Get past these walls. Oh, there's a duck. Quack. Honk. I guess I can bring you with me. Not sure there's any purpose to bringing you with me. Can I keep bringing you with me? Yep. Trying to come all the way to here. Oh, it's like another flower pot. But cracked. I wonder, like... Maybe everybody here lives in flower pots, except the other two that I went to. Although they were kind of flower pot shapes. What's the lore here? You coming in? You are coming in. This is the perfect place to ditch my things. I've got to tell Susie. Okay, tell Susie you've had a place. Right, and here's the... Okay, so this is something that's definitely updated since the last time I played. I remember this just didn't have a sprite, and it was quite confusing, like, what is this thing that's supposed to be here? But now I can tell, that is a cupboard. Cool. It looks like a very fancy cupboard. What's the little blue thing at the top of it? Anyway, whatever. Okay, so let's go back to Susie. Was there a quicker way, actually? No, there's no path from here. Okay, so we're going back through here. However, I can do this technique. Let's get good at it. Here we go. You could see how, like, by using that technique, you could get through a lot of the spaces in this game just, like, super fast. Ah, Jemma, I just finished packing up your things. Did you find someone who'll take them? Yeah, I found a great spot. Thanks for packing them up. And you're not just dumping them in some abandoned shack on the outskirts. You know what? As long as I don't see them again, I'm okay with it. Thanks, Izzy. You're the best. You're darn right I am. Now get these things out of my sight. Ah, right. So here. Okay. So now we have my box of belongings here. So, unlike in Bonfire Peaks, we're not just going to go and burn them. We're going to go stash them somewhere. It's a different game, different objective. Okay, I'm going to carry my belongings around. So this is the first time I'm being asked to specifically, like, carry an item around with me, like, between rooms, like, long distance. Okay, over here. Into there. Then like this. Cool. It's here. Cripes, that was close. Okay, this place is just falling apart. And then... one more push should do it. Huh, what's that? A book fell out. Or a journal or something. Need to leave this place. Can feel the static festering. Will it let me leave? Hold will protect me. Protect us. Protect? Question mark. Note to self, remember to close the side door to keep poor Tucket out. Side door, eh? That's handy. But what the heck was the rest of that rant about? Anyways, thanks for taking my things, Nimbus. I hope you're having fun out there. Okay, side door. Hey, Roby. How's it going? Jemma, what do you find at Nimbus's place? A few spiders, some kind of goodbye letter, and yeah, just a goodbye letter, and a place to leave my things. Aces, that's got to be a weight off your spiders. Oh, the weight was never on the spiders, more off to the side. Come again? Huh? Right. Oh, there's balloons. Oh, Susie, the place looks great. Thank you for this. I stored my things, and I think I'm ready to leave. And this time, I believe it. But before you go, I have a parting gift. But you just made me get rid of everything. Shush. Technically, I'm just giving this one back to you. Now turn around and hold still. Okay, some kind of patch. Is it the... I wish I knew. But you were wrapped in it when we found you on your stoop all those years ago. I wanted to give it to you for a long time, but I didn't want you running off on some wild goose chase. But I love chasing geese. Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know what you'll find out there, Jemma, but maybe that little scrap of fabric will give you something to look out for. And I hope whatever you do find brings you more peace than you've had here. Thanks for putting up with me for so long, Susie. I know I'm a mess, but I'm glad I was your mess. Oh, child, take this key and get out of this dang town already. This is too much for my stubborn old heart. I thought you were coming with me to open the gates. I was, but I'd be a right mess, so get going, you rapscallion. The wilderness waits for no woman. Okay, now I've got my key. I don't get an inventory here. I'm just gonna carry these things around on the floor next to me. So now we're wearing something that ties us to our origin story in some way. So I wonder if that will somehow come up. I wonder. Like I said, I've played a lot more of this game. Guess we'll take it this way. Ah, it's going to this door, right? It's not the big door. Yeah, seems so. Oh, what happens if I do this? Does it open? It does. Interesting. Open the door by making the key go around the other way. Use the key to leave town. This is not the time to be doing things that are like playtest style. Will this break the game? But fortunately the game's not broken, so it's all good. Find your way to the exit chamber. Okay, I thought this was the exit chamber. I guess the sign just pointed this direction. We've got a sword. For any particular reason? I'm going to ignore it for now. I can't remember. I think we might end up coming back through here. Okay, so this will open that. I get it. Classic puzzle here. Put the thing I need later on the button to get the other thing, then swap. Then use the sword to kill the monster. Cool. Alright, so in this case there's multiple bits of slime that are attached to different monsters. It is really funny, like the not only are the kind of the images and the art all like kind of weird and abstract and just stuck around, but like the slime is kind of disconnected from the monster. It's all very like like collage-y, like even the mechanics are collage-y in some weird way. Collage-y, is that a word? It is now. If role puzzling's a word. Okay, so I gotta get that out of here. But if I do this, it's gonna move. But then I can just shift into a different place. Cool. Bring that down. It's the kind of mechanic where if you were to just kind of just like not think about it and just like spam keys, you could easily get into kind of situations where you're just like repeating the same states over and over again, or like getting into a stuck position or whatever. Although there's not really many stuck positions, but like a position where you're like removing the thing from a button that you want to be on that button or whatever. But like if you do take a moment to just think about it, you'll find the correct way of doing it. Okay, so there's a passage there. So do I want this foot? It looks like I want the foot because I've only got two over there. But I'd probably open this and then... This is what I was saying before. So normally you can't take things around corners, but it's a little different if you have a loop, right? So we can do this. Ooh. But then I'm not somewhere where I can get away. Maybe the other path would have been better, actually. I think the other path is better. Let's loop around. And then loop around again. And do this. The other path's better because I can get one away from you and then step here, and then I only have to drag it around one corner instead of two. Perfect. There's still the problem of... well, I guess I want to bring it this way and then up. Cool. Okay, now can I get these all in position? Ah. Without... There we go. Oh no, but I'm standing on this row. But I can do this. Let's go onto a row where I'm not going to affect anything. Go down. There we go. See, thinking ahead. It works. Over here we go. So you are currently blocking me from wrapping around there. I can move you up, but then I can't do anything. So I guess I want to wrap here. Then wrap up. Oh, and do that again? Interesting. Cool. Okay, neat. Push this down. Do I want to take the foot with me? Why did we get... Yes, okay. I knew we got that path for a reason. I would like you to go up, so I'll do this. So while the... I think I can point my cursor, yeah. So while the floor isn't there, because the button isn't pressed, it wraps here, but then I think when the floor is there, it wraps all the way across. So you're sort of changing the shape of the level. Yeah, because now I'll wrap to the top. It's kind of nice because it shows you this effect as well at the edges, so you know where you're going to go to. Pretty cool. Nice usability thing. Okay, so that button does that. There's a little bit of like, you have to kind of test what each button does. So that one does that one does that one. We've got a sword as well. Do we want to maybe bring the sword across? Why do I want that? Maybe to hold... No, that doesn't make sense, does it? Does it make sense? So I want to go across here, and this one will do that, but I want to take the... Oh, there's a foot here. Okay, so we put the sword on there temporarily. This is similar to a previous one we did. Sword on there temporarily to get this foot, and then we can swap the... You come this way, there we go. You come up. Okay, I'm going to have to take that off there, it's fine. Okay, down here. Do that. Cool. Neat. Off we go. Right, I remember this room. So there's a bell over here, which, if we move, rings it. Oh, there's all new like art and stuff here, like compared to when I last played. Which I guess if you're joining this later in the stream, because this is going on Steam, so if you're watching this and you just joined at a random point, I'm just saying that it's because I have done some playtesting for this game. But yeah, okay, so this bell is making the left part of that door light up, and then this bell probably does the right side. Oh no, also does that one. Okay. Does that mean, do they all need to ring together? Ah, I see. Okay, so that that row up there is connected across. Oh, but you have to be careful to make sure they can all move like that. Because, okay, let me demonstrate. So if I were to put this here, and go up here, and then try move... Well, I bet I have to do something with these bells. And this one is definitely broken. Well, crumbs. I guess I'm not headed out just yet. So indeed, I was going to mention that in a second, but there's a broken one in the middle. But right now, because of the positioning of the bells, I can't slide left because the one on the left is hitting that wall. And I can't slide right because the one on the right is hitting that wall. So we're going to have to set them all up so that they can all slide in the same direction. So now I think if I move, I'll light up two things. Yes, okay, cool. However, there's a broken bell. What do we do about that? Okay, let's head over this way, I guess. Maybe there's something we can do. What's this say? Bell chamber. Okay, back outside. Oh, Ruby has something to say. So we didn't quite get away. Jemma, I didn't expect to see you again so soon. Me neither, but the gate mechanism is missing a piece. Well, I'd love to help you, but I'm keeping an eye out for Portuguese. I haven't seen him in a while, and I'm worried he could be in trouble. I love that silly cat. I'll keep an eye out too. Thanks, Jemma. I wonder if that's a clue. Anybody remember a detail about Pawtucket from earlier? Where is Pawtucket? It's a shameful thing, Miss Jemma. Oh yeah, okay, I see. There's Pawtucket. In the area that I was curious about earlier. Yonder fiends are hassling that poor cat, and there's naught we can do for it. There's something I can do for it. I know how to deal with these. Oh no, Pawtucket, I bet I can help. Can I help? Well, something sharp might do the trick. Something sharp, I'm on it. Okay, so help Pawtucket. Something sharp. Actually, that's a good question. Why did I get something sharp? I mean, you've got swords. Can I steal a sword from you? I actually don't remember where I... yeah, can I bring one of these out? Oh, this is cool. Neat. Cool. So I can bring a sword out of there. Oh, I didn't realize there's a second monster there. Now that's sharp thinking, Ms. J. Go there, go up there. Because actually I think in this case, I wouldn't be able to wrap that way, right? No, because I'm hitting the tail of the monster. But I need to hit the face of the monster. Oh. Those flat pots are getting in the way. Well, that flat pot's getting in the way. Let's get you out of the way. That's fine. Okay. There we go. Get rid of you. Then get rid of you so that we can wrap around. Understood. Then lift this up here. Wrap. Slide that way. Slide up. Neat. Hey, Pawtucket. Ow. What do we notice about Pawtucket? Pawtucket seems to have a bell around his neck. That makes the same like note symbols as well as those other bells. I wonder if that could be useful. Hey friend, what are you going to say? Well fought. I knew you'd crack it. And our beloved porticket is safe. Now it's time to get back to patching for your Wally. Safe travels, miss. Thanks, Wally. Now I've just got to figure out this bell thing. I'd say you have it mostly figured. Oh, right, okay. A little bit of a nudge there. So you have it mostly figured, indeed. Had we even mentioned the bell thing to you? How did you know? Maybe I had mentioned it. Okay. Porticket, come this way. I guess you're coming with me as well, Wally. Okay. Oh, I should probably take the other routes, it'll be faster. Sorry, Roby. Oh, I guess we can wrap around this way, that's fine. The bully was in the way. But that's fine, I have ways of getting around. Okay, so you can go there. Oh, interesting. So because the bell rings in any direction, it's lighting up the door. Neat. Okay, and then I guess to stand here and go left. Ta-da! Who's the person around the... Oh, I guess it's the same person that was in that statue. Yeah, in the previous times I've played, I haven't thought too much about what the lore might be behind these places. Curious. Okay, it's faded away. Hello, who's this? Mr. Nimbus. Who's that? Mr. Nimbus, is that you? Jemma? That's right, it's me, Jemma. Are you okay? When did you come back? Back? Back. Never back. You never left? How did you survive in here? And the static on you, it's so thick. Tried to leave. Static, held back. Hold back. I should really get going, Mr. Nimbus, but you should head back into town if you're not leaving. You might even find some cool new stuff in your old place. Hold, Jemma, careful. Thanks, Mr. Nimbus, take care of yourself. I'm just like, whatever. Well, only one place to go from here. Through the gate and past the plums. Look out, world, here I... Uh-oh. 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 Oh, we get another look at the patch on our back now as well. That slime's reaching for a weapon. Multiple weapons. Although it's holding one of them the wrong way around. I don't think this had all these... I think I saw some of this art before, but not all these sound effects. Uh-oh. Defeat the static beast. So yeah, the quest log is just a kind of handy thing to remind you, like if you were given an objective and you forget later. Alright, okay, so this is our first boss fight of the game. So this big game's cool because it has boss fights that feel like boss fights. Like there's a big dramatic introduction and there's a big spooky monster, but it's not. There's no like action or anything. It's just a boss fight puzzle, which is neat. So the way this works, I can't actually quite remember. So I'm like stretching you out. Oh, then you have an eye. Okay, I think I remember. I think what I have to do is get you to stab yourself in the eye. So bring this around here. Okay, yeah, now your eye is shaking. You're not so happy about this, are you? There we go. So the first time I playtested this game, I was like, I'm going to take the cat with me everywhere I go. And I took the cat with me into this room. And that was a big mistake because it made this boss extra difficult. Because suddenly there's another object in the room that I had to deal with, like try to get it out of the way. It was pretty funny though. Anyway, so I think you like changed length. Uh-oh, I guess I can wrap around. Yeah, you definitely changed length. So then it becomes about like finding a place to put you. Okay, so you're 6 long. So if I were to... I need to make like a 2x3 shape out of you. Which I'm failing to do. I guess what I should try and do is get to here and go rightwards, which I can't do from there, but if we maybe go over... That's interesting, that doesn't slide you. I can only slide you by your tail, I guess. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So this, there we go. Ah, but now I can't do it again, so I'm gonna have to go back over there. Ta-da! Take that, static. So yeah, this game also has so it's one of the writers from Kato is on it, and the artist from Braid, and it's the designer and musician from Ethereal, which is like an interesting like abstract puzzle game. A very weird looking game, very cool. And so yeah, like quite a team of people. Okay, so how long are you now? Let's have a look. That long. Let's go the other way. I think I specifically want to kind of wrap you around this block in the middle because you are 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're 8. So having a gap in the middle is good. So we do this. Perfect. Cool. Swords flying everywhere, but the door's open. Wait. There's also a hole in the wall somewhere. Oh. It's all the people of my town, I think. Hello. You, what did you do? This is our stronghold, our protection from the wilderness. I didn't mean to. The static, it attacked me. An attack here? An attack here? Well, no one informed me, and I'm Mr. Mayor. Oh, Posh, you're Mr. Mayor of nothing. Tell us what happened. I found Nimbus here. It seems like he never left, and he was covered in static. And when I tried to leave the static, it tried to stop me. Ahem, I was talking to Nimbus. What happened here? What happened here, you old so-and-so? Oh, I see. You were asking Nimbus the question. Static, Jemma, thanks. Well, that was a pail of nonsense. The static did this to him, and it was inside the town already. The hole protects us from the static, everyone knows that. You must have angered it somehow, and you've cast a pox upon this town. In fact, you're covered in static. We can't be... In fact, they're all covered in static, I see. We can't be rid of you soon enough. Hey now, caretaker, let's be civil. Actually, no, only the caretaker and Mage Micah are covered in static right now. No, she's right, I don't belong here, and I was on my way out already. Well, I'll be sad to lose your vote. Yes, we're all inconsolable, I'm sure. Now, move along so I can magic up this damage. I'm sorry, Jemma, you deserve better than this, and I know you'll find it. Thanks, Roby. Goodbye, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. So I guess they are like that just to stop me from leaving. Do you realize the danger you've put us in? Get out of the town already. Sorry to cover you in static. I've never seen such extensive damage to the wall. This might take me 7, even 8 minutes to fix. What do you got to say? One less vote come next election. That's really going to sway the polls around here. It's going to be awesome out there, Jemma. I just know it. At least Roby's being positive. Thanks. Alrighty, I guess we're going to head out. Off we go this way. Leave town. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. And I remember having this realization last time I did a playtest. So this is the same area I was in the intro section as presumably my mother, my parents, whoever it was, or just, yeah, whoever that character was. But it was like rotated the other way around, and I was dropping off Jemma in this spot outside the door, so now it all comes full circle. I guess we are heading out wherever that character came from. Right? It's a familiar place. We did puzzles like this on the way in to kind of learn how to move. And that character moves like us as well, which is curious. Also, the cool art along the side, like, so we're like climbing under branches and things. I like how it's able to show that without, it's like, it's not happening in the game. The game is still this abstract thing where I'm a character moving around on this grid, but the art at the side can show me that there's more going on, really. It's a cool way of showing it. Okay, guess the sun's out. Let's do the fast route like this. Oh, there's a bird's nest. There's me down there, and the squirrel. Hey, squirrel. I was wandering through the woods. I love this. This is such a good way of creating atmosphere. Those trees look a little bit spooky. Okay, still all alone. Oh, it's the demo. It's the end of the demo. If you enjoyed the demo, we'd appreciate a wishlish. Thanks. Wish us now. So there we go. We are outside of the town, heading off into the wilderness. Who knows what we'll find? In fact, there's some depictions on the screen of what we might find. Yeah, I remember all these characters. Yeah, I see the sheep. Okay. So yeah, there's so in the version I've played, you know, it keeps expanding. There's like different areas to go to, different towns, more characters to meet, more mechanics. Like I said, it's the kind of game that it's not about like having one thing and just doing. I mean, there is the one thing with the whole sliding around and wrapping around on the tiles, but then throughout the game, it's about adding in new little things that sometimes come for just a few puzzles and then disappear, but they're there just to kind of show you something interesting about like how the wrapping works with that mechanic at that time. And they're always just like kind of fun, quirky things that are kind of tied into the narrative in some way. So the sheep, there's definitely a bit, I think it's like soon after this bit where you have to help shear some sheep that are very weird sheep. And there's like I said, there's like a fishing bit, and oh yeah, there's a cool mechanics, like kind of like a grappling hook type thing. I won't say too much about it, but you have to like, you know, change the layout of the level so that you're grappling onto the kind of right things and all that kind of stuff. It's neat. And yeah, I still haven't seen how this game ends, because last time I play tested I think I got to the final chapter and the final chapter wasn't quite done. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Anyway, this was the demo of Arranger. It's available on Steam. All right, see you folks. Enjoy the demo. Go play it for yourself. Have a good time and go wishlist the game as it says on screen. And I'll see you for something next time. Goodbye.